Hello everyone, I'm Katara, and if you found your way here, then a big hello to you as my soul sister and soul brother. If we haven't connected in a while, or if this is your first time connecting with me, just wanting to share a little bit. So I'm here in my sacred space in my home. This is Clifton Creek. I'm in Victoria in Australia, having moved here from Sydney recently. Couple of years in Australia now, having spent over a decade in the Middle East and coming from Canada. And it seems so synchronistic to be called to this little town. I'm very close to Bairnsdale, which I've just realized is along one of the major ley lines of the earth, and as well one of the 12 dragons of Mu. We're right at the head of the female earth dragon, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, so sharing about what I'm passionate about, what I feel that my mission is to help activate everyone more into the power that they be. So wherever people are in their journey, I feel that I'm part of the process to light them up, to really feel that they're aligned and on that path to awakening all of their potential. That sounds like a really big mission, and that's just what's present for me right now as I see more and more of my clients and students reflecting back to me what it is that I help them with. I am missioned to help weave energies together, bringing all these different pieces of information, different ways of working together, probably why I've learned so many modalities, and bringing in different energies. I've always wondered why I've studied so many things the way that I have, sometimes feeling like I'm jack of all trades but master of none. But I realize that on a deeper soul level, I feel very much like a cosmic weaver, helping people to piece things together, to connect the dots. That's part of how I feel that my energy can help people as well. And just being a mirror to help you to see all the beauty that you already are, to see the healed versions and potentials that you are and that you be. So no matter what I actually call myself and what titles, whether it be coach or healer, a teacher, facilitator, counselor, hypnotherapist, yoga teacher, I am all of these things but none. I ask that people just feel within themselves if they feel that resonance to work with me, to journey with me, to be my friend, to be that soul brother or sister. At the end of the day, I think everything comes down to our knowing. It comes down to our knowing, and it comes down to our frequencies and where we resonate with one another. So that's the kind of person I think that would feel called to work with me. You will feel some kind of resonance with me, whether it's through my work in my corporate life, because I used to work over a decade in corporate strategy, finance, and transformation. Perhaps it's my analytical and logical way of thinking. Perhaps it is the galactic and cosmic stuff. Perhaps it's the healer in me that sees the healer in you. It doesn't matter. So look at what is interesting for you. Look at what part of me is actually resonating with you. The kind of people that enjoy working with me and vice versa are people really into exploring all of who they be. I think it's a very big part of my blueprint, this truth seeker, soul seeker, spiritual seeker, wanderer aspect of me. And I've wandered a lot in the world, having traveled over 65 countries. And in my outer world wandering, I also am deep into the inner world wandering. So people who have this insatiable desire to understand themselves, to seek to know themselves, will probably feel some resonance with me. And on the other hand, also those who are seeking more of an integration or embodiment. There's been a lot of things that have fascinated me in my spiritual and personal development and growth, but often the question that I end up asking myself is, so what? What is the pragmaticness of this? What's the practicality of this? How can I bring it into an expression, into a useful way? Often I feel that I'm a bridge between, the practical and the esoteric. And that's important because we're still here having a human experience. So those who feel drawn to understand, experience, and integrate spiritual insights and worlds with that everyday, very human self that we are, and in all the ways that we express, because those things are important to me, to reach higher and higher for the stars, but to really bring that down and anchor it into reality and into an embodiment. People who are drawn to that will want to work with me. And if you're choosing and wanting to be activated, right, your rate of growth and transformation is going to be entirely up to you. So if you're feeling that urge of, let's get the show on the road, I will tell you that that's my energy as well. I have always been impatient, wanting to get it all done because there is just so much to do, to be, and to experience. So if that's feeling like what you would like as well, to explore and get to know all of who you be, to integrate and embody that potential, and to activate and come online into that fullest expression, to give yourself permission to be you. That's what I'm about.